Hello world, welcome to the Surge Show, a podcast brought to you by the one and only Surge Clothing. Make sure to go shop at surgeclothing.shop for any and all of your clothing needs. Today on the Surge Show, we have the one and only Lewis Winkler. Lewis, so you own Cap Off HQ?
Yes, sir. Just started the Instagram page about maybe a month ago. We started off as originally I had the idea of just a sports media page. It actually started off as a site called Fanlist Entertainment. And it wasn't anything serious. I was just posting sports stuff on the daily, just like started off like, actually, because I play a lot of FanDuel sports, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
DraftKings, sports betting.
The bets, yeah.
Yeah, so it was mainly stuff like that, like content helping people to make good picks.
That's a good idea.
And then I was like, you know what? I kind of like this Instagram idea, so you know what? I'm going to post a little bit more, see if I could kind of replicate the other hip-hop pages like World Star, Rap TV, all the big ones pretty much. And I was just like, you know what? Let's get this going. I like this idea. And at this point, I've come a pretty long way in a couple weeks with the names. A lot of changes, you guys, as you know, to that.
Yeah.
Trying to find the perfect name for my niche.
So right now it's Cap Off HQ.
Yeah, Cap Off HQ.
And you think it's going to stay at that?
I think it's going to stay for that, yeah.
That's
like
a good name.
It's a headquarters for rappers and celebrities. And that's in the bio, trying to get big celebs on, big rappers, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is an awesome show to do that on because, people could come here, just like things like No Jumper and Academics, big podcast. I mean, two great minds here thinking alike.
Absolutely.
I think the people would fuck with us heavy.
Absolutely. We're getting some big people on here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's going to happen. So yeah, you've had a couple logo changes over the weeks too, along with the names.
Yeah, I have. The first logo I started off, it was just with the Fanlist Entertainment. It just said Fanlist Entertainment, a little green galaxy, some corny shit,
Mm-hmm.
And then we switched it up. We went to Up Next Fame. And Up Next Fame was cool. I had a lot of friends telling me, this is the one. It had the Patek watch with the rose gold in the background and then the dreads on the face of the watch.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool, but I was just like, you know what? The rose gold in the background, for some reason, my eyes just looked at it and was like, there's something wrong with this. Need a little bit more simplicity because if you want to put a logo on merchandise or a logo that pops out to the eye, I was like, you know what? A dread on the face of a watch, it does look cool, but it's not going to go over well.
A little too complicated.
Yeah. So then we just went with, now it's Cap Off, throw the little block sign behind the cap.
No cap.
No cap. No fucking cap on this shit. It's all facts. It's all real shit. I'm not playing around. I'm not coming on under your post asking for your follows, for your likes. It's all real shit here.
Mm-hmm. Got a stupid timer going off. So the type of posts, so like sports, you said.
Yeah, I post about sports quite often. I'm a big sports fan. I like, I'd probably say football is my favorite sport.
Mm-hmm.
So when football season comes around, I'll post about that a lot. But basketball, I love it. Playoff time has been awesome so far. So there's that. Mostly going to be hip-hop, though. Mostly about rap. A lot of shit with IG models,
Yeah, get the beautiful ladies in there.
Yeah, no, you got to get those asses in there because people love asses for some reason.
Bro, that's literally Instagram.
No, it
like
really is. Bunch of thirsty man bases under bitches' profiles just commenting, DMing them for sex. Like, you don't got any shot, bro.
Some crazy-ass DMs.
Yeah,
you ever seen some of those?
Yeah, they're fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah.
It's like asking for, like, you ever slurp down my nut? Would you have my kids? Like, boy, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, let me fly you out to me.
Yeah, like, you don't even got enough money for that
me.
plane ticket, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here capping on that shit. Get out.
Yeah, no, that's a cap. No cap.
No, we don't cap here.
The cap is off.
If we're DMing or posting models, it's just for the fun of it. I'm not coming out here hitting on you or anything. I'm just posting you, advertising you a little bit because you're sexy as fuck. That's the reason,
So what do you aspire to do with the page?
First things first, I'd like to get to 1,000. And I know 1,000 followers isn't a huge goal, but like it's a good start. You
No,
know, you always
that's-
got to put short-term goals before the long-term ones.
Mhm.
So get to 1,000, and the main thing is to get these damn fucking bot accounts away from my damn posts. You know,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah,
only
I see that the comments.
yeah, it's nuts. It's just like comment after comment of media creators and shit coming to me asking for it, DMing me for prices. Like, I'm not interested, bro. I have my own Adobe Creative shit. Like, I know how to create content. Don't need any of that. Just trying to get these bot accounts away and get real people in commenting and getting into the conversation. A little bit of debate about hip hop and shit, because it's a big culture right now, the biggest genre in the world. So obviously you want to have a big fan base for it. You want to have a lot of people joining in and throwing in their 2 cents for everything.
That's what you'd rather have, like 500
real followers
than
than 10,000 fake ones. Yeah, any day.
It would be.
I'll take one real follower over 100 fake ones.
Yeah, it's just worthless.
Yeah,
it means nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
So where do you get most of your posts and info from?
As of right now, a lot of it comes from YouTube. I haven't done deep delving searches into YouTube to find like some real interesting videos yet, even though I have some ready. I'm trying to build up the fan base to post those videos so I get a lot of likes and shit on it, and people joining the conversation. That's the main thing, just people joining the conversation and being interested in what I'm posting. So that's where that starts at. Live leaks, that's a lot of it. I find a lot of really interesting shit on Twitter. You ever just go on Twitter and be like, this page of Twitter is some fucking relatable shit. Like yesterday I posted something, and it was some dude at the Met Gala Awards, right? And he was dressed up as, I don't know if it was like a transgender model, but he kind of had like the guy on one half and then a woman on the other. And it was like, this is me when I'm rapping Moment for Life. You ever hear that by Nicki and Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this shit is relatable, bro.
Damn,
I'm like, there's no way somebody came up with this. But you go through scrolling on Twitter and you'll find so many interesting posts.
Twitter usually sees most of the media first.
Yeah, no, it does. And then I really don't understand how people on Instagram get the info. I've been trying to figure that out, because you go on World Star, you go on Complex, any of those, the big ones, they have their information within like 5 seconds, so it's kind of hard to beat them. So I'm guessing they just have a bunch of dudes sitting there refreshing on their fucking.
Oh yeah, they have teams.
Yeah, huge teams, and these guys get paid a lot of money to refresh pages all day, so that's fucking lit.
Yeah, and I'm sure if there's like a big event out in California, like they'll have some World Star rep out there.
Yeah, that's probably the thing. They probably have a lot of camera guys at the events just getting shit firsthand. So I mean, that would be a goal of mine. That would be cool if I could get my own team. And I have tried, because I do have a couple of producers on the board. Shout out Gutshaw, love you, brother. Obviously you're a great guy. Just building a team, a team of.
It's all about
reps.
helping each other.
Exactly. We're all trying to get at the bread at one time, Another goal of mine would definitely be to get merchandise on it. The merchandise would not be to do with Cap Off HQ, though. That's the thing. If I were to release a merchandise line, it'd probably be its own brand.
Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a hip hop brand. It wouldn't be none of that. It'd be something else. I haven't really thought of that much, but I do have aspirations to create my own merchandise brand, because about a year ago I did have my own website of selling stuff. As you know, it was Culture Vault. Yeah. And I did make a couple grand off it within that first summer, up until I got scammed over a, what was it? It was the North Carolina ones, New York Supreme tee, and another tee. It came out to about $2,000. Had the guy come, he sent me the money over PayPal, and when I sent it back over to the guy who sells it, because I was just pushing stuff for other people. It was just a site of, it was like an eBay.
So you were like a middleman.
Yeah, middleman. And what happened with that was when I sent the money over to him, he was taking forever on the shipping. I'm talking, it was about a month, and he was responding to my DMs and shit but he just was not sending these fucking shits out. And the guy was getting tight. He's texting me. He's like, where are these items at, bro? And I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know what? I'm making money off of it because it was a good profit line. But I can't push items if I can't push the items fast, you know? You need to get them out. You need to get them within, like, a week or two if you want to compete with sites such as Grailed and GOAT.
Yeah, StockX.
Yeah, StockX is the biggest one right now.
StockX is crazy.
Yeah, you got to beat
That's
that.
stock only,
You
so.
can't really beat that right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was pretty cool. That would be my merchandise line. Some cool clothing brand. It'd definitely be fucking hip as shit. Everybody would fuck with it, you know? Just like Surge, bro. Gonna be big one day. These are the start of big streetwear companies. You know, this generation's gonna release a lot of big streetwear brands because right now you got the Supremes, you got your Off-White, you've got your Givenchy, you've got Gucci, you've got all those kind of shits. But, you know, we need a line of streetwear that's not as expensive as like a Supreme because you're paying what?
Supreme?
Least for a tee.
Well,
you get a tee for $60-$70.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Retail like 30, 34 for most.
Yeah, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're just so...
It's all about the hype. Supreme is all hype.
All hype. I want something that has hype, but is also fresh that people walk around and they're like, this shit
and people can get, yeah.
Yeah, this shit is fucking cool, bro. That's what I want to have.
That's what Surge is all about, too.
Yeah.
Have you ever sold on StockX?
I did a couple times, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did I sell? Oh, yeah, the Martin Luther King hoodie I sold on StockX.
Mm-hmm.
Had a guy buy it for $250. That was the first Supreme item I ever bought. Let me tell you that story. I'm sitting here in biology class, right? Sitting here, refreshing on a Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. I got a job right now. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to invest my money into this, see what I can get. Refreshing that page. Comes on. I have no fucking idea what the hell I'm buying. I'm just like, you know what? I got to buy something. Because I didn't come this far just to buy nothing. And I buy it for $280, right?
That was the retail?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not remember
$280 for
much.
the red Martin Luther King. So I get into lunch and I'm talking with some of my friends who are also sellers. And they're like, bro, you're fucking retarded. And I'm like, what you mean? They're like, that item's a brick.
Yeah, bro. I remember.
Like,
I remember purposely not getting that.
Yeah, I'm like, what's a brick? And they're like that. They're like, that's an item that's not gonna sell or go up in value.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit. So I just spent $280. I'm gonna get what back? So I end up selling it. No cap. I get $240 back on it. So I lost money, bro. So that had me tight.
And you probably got the fees too from StockX.
Yeah, I did. So
it probably evened out to like $2.
Yeah. So. I was just like, you know what, this shit ain't for me. I'm not the item pusher in terms of selling on StockX and you know, going on Supreme and refreshing and following all that kind of stuff because I don't know why. I just have a hard time following stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like going on and really looking at the new releases coming out and what's going to be a hype item and what's going to be a brick. I don't really know much about that, so I'll just leave that to all the professionals.
Yeah, I used to sell a lot of Supreme and like
what was your page called?
Supreme.wiz.
Yeah, Supreme.wiz. I do remember that.
I don't really have much left. I actually sold I literally just sold like 5 things on StockX within like 2 weeks.
Really?
Uh-huh. And one of them I had Supreme collab with NBA Air Forces. I don't know if you remember those. They had the teams like printed all over the shoes.
Oh, those are fucking dope.
Yeah, they're sick
I
as
fucked
fuck.
with those heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, those were dope, man. How much did they sell for?
What did I sell them? Nothing crazy. It was like, I think I sold them for like $310, and then after fees it was like $280, and they were like $170. No,
I mean, shit, that's $120, bro, just for buying and selling an item. I mean, that's worth it.
Yeah.
See, when you're on that kind of level and you know what you're doing, it's worth it. But if you don't know what you're doing, just hop out of that shit.
Nah, but so you know how StockX is like dead stock only?
Yeah.
So I wore them like twice.
Ah.
And I cleaned the shit out of them, and I'm talking to my friends. They're like, yo, I don't think you're going to get away with it. And so I cleaned the absolute shit out of the soles. That was the only thing that was wrong with them, the bottom. It was just like a little dirt.
Oh, yeah.
So
from wearing,
it was nothing crazy. And I cleaned them up, shipped them out. I got that message, accepted, got the payout right to the bank,
Oh,
right to PayPal.
that's a good feeling, bro.
It was great. So yeah, StockX accepted my used pair of shoes.
No, I hear a lot about that with StockX though. I feel like a lot of the shit on StockX, even though it gets processed at their headquarters, ends up being a fraud.
They can't these fakes are so good anymore.
Yeah, no, they're so good. You see a pair of Yeezys that
Like, it's
look
sad.
a replica that looks exactly like the original.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for the people that get ripped off because it's like, for
They don't
Yeezys
know.
especially, you could be making fucking bread for those shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing with reselling nowadays is that so many people are in it at one time that jumped onto this wave that the profit margins have flew down, bro. I remember seeing people being like, all right, I'm going to buy a pair of Yeezys 180, sell them for 600.
Yeah.
Now
it
it's
was
like
nothing.
buy for 180, sell for 280.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just too many people have jumped on that shit. Too many fucking stupid-ass accounts that you look through IG and they're selling their shits and everybody's trying to get followers and likes, and it's a mess. I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I think StockX claims more than they actually do.
What do you mean?
Like, they obviously started small,
Yeah.
and it was probably just some small page. It was like, yo, we'll check out your shoes. We got some sneakerheads that'll authenticate them
Yeah.
and say they're real and make sure they're brand new. And then people started to trust it, and it grew up, and it's huge now. It's literally like
it's
massive
fucking
company.
massive, bro. Millions of people are on that
Yeah,
shit.
it's nuts. It's actually, it pisses me off, not gonna lie. I just kind of think they're a fraud because, I don't know. It just seems like, how can you really tell if a shoe is real or fake? Like,
I mean, you gotta have a keen eye. Like,
there's
you gotta,
shit to
you gotta
know.
be,
yeah, I mean, I guess
that's the
if
thing
they
with
really,
it, bro. You gotta
if they're
be
people really
professional
study
in that.
and
Yeah, that's the
if
thing,
that's
though.
their
You gotta
full-time
devote
job, that
your
makes sense,
time to
yeah.
being able to figure out what the hell's real, what the hell's fake, what's gonna be sold for a big profit. Because you don't want to buy something, have it shipped out, that shipping fee, and then only come away with $40 for all of it. I get it's $40, that's cool, but $40 ain't nothing. You want to be making like $200 on that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that game is just, it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah. Also, being a seller for StockX kind of like sucks, like, cause you're probably on Instagram trying to push them for like the same price that they're doing it, but then you'll get people DMing you like, "Yo, StockX payout is this much, give me this price," cause I know you can make that amount.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I feel you on that. But with Surge, would you ever think of selling items that are a little bit more high priced, or would you stick on the lower margin? Because I mean, right now your clothes, it's all fire. I mean, it's all dope ass clothing. The shirt you're
Mhm.
wearing right now is fucking dope.
This is actually unreleased, coming out summer probably.
Look at that, it's fucking Kanye, bro. Kanye with a crown on.
Some crazy ass colors
That
going
shit's
on
dope, bro.
it.
But and how much is that sold for? How much are you going to sell for?
See, I don't know yet. Between like 20 and 30 probably.
See 20 and 30 for a shirt like that, like I cop 5 of them, bro. Like that's a fly ass shirt to be $20, $30.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I mean, you see a Supreme shirt and just Supreme on it, like all right, it's cool, it's hype, but it ain't nothing to nut in your pants over. Like that's what people be doing, and just nutting in your pants over it. Like
Yeah.
just chill out, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
not that crazy.
No, but when I was gonna drop the Surge Gold long
Oh,
sleeve,
that shit is dope.
I was
That
gonna.
is fucking dripping.
I actually launched this exclusive section of the website, and I was gonna like jack the price up and just see if people would pay it.
Yeah.
But I just got like too nervous, like, cause I didn't want to change the price like while it was out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got too nervous. Like people aren't gonna pay. Like I was gonna do like $50 for it.
50.
Yeah, like people wouldn't pay it, and I just rather more people get it for a cheaper price and put it out there than.
Yeah, because you do have a lot of people from different areas of the world advertising your clothes, like wearing it and then posting it.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to what's the
Well,
farthest you've ever
alright,
gotten
so-
with that?
Honestly, it's pretty funny. Like, it's mostly around here,
Mm-hmm.
customer wise. Like literally, 90% is around here, and then I have this one customer in Australia.
Oh, sure, damn.
Yeah. Shout out to Westwood on Instagram. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here or something. Westwood. He cops a bunch of stuff. I hook him up too. and he buys everything. He's a loyal fan.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool, bro, because honestly, that's like that's some support you don't see. It's hard enough to get local support because a lot of the people around this, I feel like especially our area, are some fucking haters, bro. Like, they don't want to see you do good whatsoever.
That's so true.
Like, everybody's on their own grind. I get that. Everybody's trying to make their own money. But like, damn, if I grew up with you, I'm not asking you to put me on to money, but I'm asking you to at least help me in terms of building a fan base. Like, you know, it's not that hard to take 2 seconds out of your day to shout me out,
Literally
or
shout outs mean
advertise my
so
shirt
much.
or something.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. And then you're out here asking for a return favor. Like nah. It's just corny. It's corny on all that kind of levels.
Yeah,
Because I see so much local hate, and people talk shit. And
so yeah, bro, local supporters, they honestly, like, taking 5 seconds out of your day and giving like a shout out to a podcast or a clothing brand.
yeah, it's not hard.
A hip hop page. It's not hard at all, and it means a lot.
Yeah, and it's for
And it helps.
Yeah, and it's for the people too. Like, I'm not doing this page to sit out here and be like, oh, where's my clout? Where's my clout? Give it to me, you know? Like, I'm trying to entertain you while making my own profit, you know? I'm trying to make it big out here while also putting you onto some funny-ass shit, some news that you didn't know, maybe even a merchandise line that you'd end up wearing or your kids even fucking wearing. So shit like that, it's not hard to just go on. Maybe, like, people say, oh, I don't post on my Snapchat that often. I don't post on my Instagram that often. I understand, but, like, coming from my perspective, I would do what people don't do for me in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because I do it.
I throw shout outs out. Like, it's
Yeah, exactly.
nothing.
I throw
You
them out all the time.
put
It's
it
not
up in
hard.
your story and it's done.
Yeah, you
You
don't
don't-
gotta post
That's
it
it.
on your main page and be like, oh, here's a picture of fucking Lewis or Angelo. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. Like, you just gotta post it somewhere for people to see it.
Yeah, even
Like,
even
that's
telling
enough.
people, like, I don't know.
Even just the thought of it, just
Yeah.
like just the fact that you took time out of your day to help me makes me want to be like, oh, that's a good friend, bro. Like, that's a trustworthy person. That's a loyal friend. He's trying to help me on my grind, so I'm gonna help him on his.
Yeah.
There's not enough people
all
around
returns.
here that like in this day and age that will do that,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody else is just trying to be selfish and make it on their own shit, which somewhat could be understandable. But for now, at this age, 17, 18 years old, everybody should be helping each other out.
Yeah. There's no.
Like, if I grew up with you,
no reason not
just
to.
help me out a little bit, you know?
Mhm. Help me out, I'll help you out. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. So for Surge, what are your overall goals with it?
So some overall goals, I want to definitely just really expand the brand in all ways. So expand the customer base, expand
Yeah.
the product lines to new products, and get it on some famous people
Oh, hell yeah, hell
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
If we could get some famous people on this fucking podcast sometime, like, for serious shit, bro, y'all would have a fun ass time. You'd fuck with us heavy, and it'd just be a great opportunity for both of us, because if we're gonna build a fan base that is centered around the new generation of people, you know, hip hop artists, hip hop enthusiasms that are just looking for a brand to stick with, you know, be like, oh, I watched their video yesterday. I watch all their videos, you know,
Yeah.
all this shit's entertaining. It takes 20, 40 minutes to watch, and you're gonna have a good time watching it.
We're adding more entertaining stuff too, like the wheel you see back there.
Wait till y'all see what we have going on with that. That's
We're-
gonna be a good
We're gonna
time.
potentially be doing some crazy shit. Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, it's
one of them will be.
crazy
So
shit, yeah.
yeah. So how do you plan on making money from the? I know it's not all about the money, but
No, it's not. But
How
if
would
you're
you?
asking, first off, it'd be through promotions, right? So if I could get 10,000 real followers, that's when promotions can really start. To where, like, because I have artists that do slide into my shits and be like, yo, check out my new music. That happens for, like, everybody, though, really. But if you really want me to put your music out, and if I had a real fan base, I could catch you 2,000 to 5,000 new views easily with a promotion. Because the way Instagram promotions work is you put your money into getting views, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did that with a couple of my first posts. Now I only had about 100, no, less. I had about 75 followers, and I put my first promotion out.
Mm-hmm.
I put about $15 of credit into a video of me getting put through a table, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't think, I was like, maybe it'll get like 200 views. I just want to see how it is, because they give you $30 free ad credit when you get on and create a business page on Instagram.
They did not do that for me.
Really?
No.
So it must be a recent ad.
It must be a new thing because I use ads frequently.
Yeah,
and they never did that for me.
They threw me $30 free ad credit.
So you did a 45 ad?
No, just a 15 on that first one. $30 for free. So like they give you $30 credit, and that's what you get to use. So you have $30.
So did you do that one as a different video, or you did that with the 15?
I did that with the 15.
So yeah, it was like a 45 technically dollar ad.
No, I'm saying 15. 15 of that ad.
You
credit.
paid 15.
No, they paid it because it was.
So you used 15 of their free credit for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ended up getting, the video hit 3,000 views.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, shit, 3,000 views for $15, and I got 100 followers. So imagine if I had 5,000 followers and I put $15 into it, it'd probably get something close to like 25K.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a promotion or anything, that'd be the first way of me making money off of this, and it'd be cheap. I wouldn't be ass raping you out here for a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, $5-10, cool, get your shit up on. Secondly, I want to create the website and the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So for these podcasts, YouTube pays pretty nicely. It's not great or anything, but
you have to have a lot of
all the platforms at the same time though. Like if we could get it on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yeah. So right now the Surge Show is available on Spotify. Make sure you go check it out on there too if you don't want to see the visuals.
Yeah, but Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, that would be second way. Getting them monetized and shit, making that extra money per, what is it, 1,000 views, or is it per million? Or is there an in-between?
YouTube?
Getting paid on YouTube. How many views does it take to start?
I'm not sure about YouTube. I don't even know about their payout.
Because I saw on Spotify and the music streaming platforms, it was per 10,000 views, I think.
Spotify? Okay, so I use Anchor.
Anchor, okay.
So that's like a podcast platform.
Mm-hmm.
And I post the podcast on there. And then they send it out to Spotify, Apple Music, all this other stuff.
Is that for free?
It's for free.
Oh, that's cool.
And I did like a little blurb in the beginning, like, yo, check out Anchor, and tell them about it. It's like a minute clip. And then they'll send it out to Spotify and all that stuff. And every 1,000 views is $15.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty good.
Dab me up for that. That's dope as shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to hop on that then, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like with all these streaming platforms, it is a great way to make money. You see a lot of YouTubers out here who are millionaires off this. And it's for pretty basic ideas, like guys playing video games, guys doing these kind of podcasts.
Ninja.
Yeah. Even rappers, I mean, they start out on these streaming platforms. It's not like they're just going around and everybody's like, oh, they're dope as shit. I fuck with their lyrics. They're nice as hell. You know, they start off on these streaming platforms and they get big from that. And you see them within like 2 to 3 months where they're already stacking up bands and shit. It's like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how I aspire to be, because I see when I look at myself, I see a visionary that wants to do something greater than just working a 9-to-5 job every day.
Agreed.
You know, I'm not
100%.
on that wave where I'm like, you know, I'm going to be mediocre my whole life, and I'm not sending shots out to anybody who does work a 9-to-5, because
that's the real grind.
No, it is the real grind. But when I see myself, I'm just like, and this is where I go back to this. I myself can't do that. Like working a 9-to-5
I would
every
refuse.
day. Yeah, refuse just to pay the bills and live the freedoms that we're guaranteed in this country. It just doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I want to be my own boss. I want to work my own money, you know, have my own fucking crib that I pay for with all my own money, my own car that I pay for with all my own money, and not some fucking company that I work for paying for all of it with me putting in the slave hours, you know?
Yeah.
Just not interested in that. I want to be my own boss.
That's me too. I want to own businesses.
Yeah, businesses.
Preferably grow Surge, grow the show, grow anything. I don't know. There's always opportunities.
Oh, there's tons. There's fucking thousands of things you can do to make fucking cash out here, bro. It's nuts. So
And
many
honestly,
ways.
I don't know how I feel about college. Like,
That's
it's
a
necessary.
touchy subject, bro, because I am intelligent, and I feel like I could go, but with the way the way my schedule is nowadays, I barely I'll be there at school, but still sometimes I still miss like 30 days in a year. Like, you
Damn.
can't fucking do that, bro,
Oh.
and expect to get away in college. Like, you just can't. And it's not just because I'm like lazy or anything. It's just when I go to school, the shit that you learn there now, the curriculum, curriculum, it's all based around things that aren't used in real life as much. Like,
high school is bullshit.
yeah, it is, bro. It's complete bullshit. Like, you
college
go in
is
there-
more your style and what you want to do.
Yeah, your career.
specific,
You
but-
explore your career, but the thing is, again, it's touchy. Do I want to go or not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think college is about the experience. Like,
It is, because you're gonna meet a lot of new social networks. Like,
Mhm.
people, like, networking is the big thing in college.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet a lot of new people with a lot of new ideas, and that could be very beneficial to you
Mhm.
and your career. So, if you're going to college for that reason, great. But I see a lot of people that go to college just because society wants them to go to college.
Mhm.
And I think that's a big issue, because these people are told to, go become a doctor, go become a lawyer, go
Mhm.
become a fucking archaeologist. Like, and these people have no fucking idea the first step of what to do
Mhm.
in that career. Like, if you
and
have
they'll go and study it, and
and then they don't even want to do it
Yeah,
anymore.
and
And then
they'll
you
change
just
their
spent
mind,
all
yeah.
that fucking money on doing that and as your major, and you're not even going to do it anymore.
Mhm.
And college is not fucking cheap, as everybody knows.
no, it's America.
Yeah, you want to go to a good college where you're going to get a good major, you're going to end up paying around $100K, $200K back in student loans, man,
Mhm.
for 4 to 8 years. Like, you better have a good job when you get out of that, or your credit score is going to be shit. You're going to be denied any loans.
Mhm.
You're going to be denied any good health care, insurance, shit like that you need. All because you owe the government so much money because you listened to a fucking teacher that taught you 6 hours a day, yelled at you, made you read out of a book, and you thought you knew them. And they thought they knew you. So you don't listen to those type of people. They're good people. They mean nothing but good by their job, their educational resources, but you can't take everything they say by the heart, because they're not making 6 to 7 figures for a reason.
No.
Because
Yeah.
they did the same exact thing. They went to college either to become a teacher, or they switched careers because they were told the same thing. That's how this world works. It's a big cycle, Just people being told the wrong things.
I respect teachers though, because they really have the grind, especially at the high school. Like,
Oh my God.
that's such a tough job to deal with kids all day, every day. I don't know how they do it.
No, I really don't. And some of the kids
know
are
how they
so,
like
so
doing it
fucking
also.
obnoxious and ignorant.
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting. And people fighting and shit. Like, this is a place of learning
Mm-hmm.
where you're supposed to go and be taught life skills, life lessons. And more of the time you're being taught what not to do more than what you're being taught what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an issue, I feel like, because you can figure out on your own what not to do with common sense. But then you look around and you see so many people who don't understand what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people fighting in school, fighting outside of it, all this gangbanging related shit. And we don't live in an area where it's like terrible or anything. Like, we don't live in the middle of the projects or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it bothers me to see so many kids out here who want to just sell drugs, trap, and shoot guns
For
for
no
the rest
reason.
of their
It's
life.
literally like brought into the high school.
Exactly. And if you actually have conversations with these kids, not all of them are on a level where it's like, yeah, you have to go out and trap because you're not good at anything
Mhm.
else. Like, some of these kids are intelligent, they're just brought up the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what all their friends do, and it's just a big
Exactly.
cycle.
It really starts with, I'm not sure if it starts, I don't know where it started in terms of who passed it on to these kids, or if it was just themselves learning it from each other. But either way, it's a problem. Because today's generation has a big issue with social media. because our interactions aren't the same as they were 20, 30 years ago.
That's very true. And you're saying that as you're trying to start off a page.
Exactly.
There's so many pluses and so many minuses.
But the thing is with this page is I'm trying to give a basis of a lot of stuff that goes on to my page is things that if you take into your mind and into your heart will give you a lot of knowledge with I'm trying to think of a way to word it. You'll gain a lot more common sense from it, right?
So some more real life.
Yeah, you'll take things into a deeper perspective and learn to be more grateful for the things that you have rather than the things that you don't have that you're envious about. Mm-hmm. So I'm not on social media to promote fucking drugs or violence or become a rapper because you can make a couple $1 million off of it and have a great time partying on a yacht. None of that. I'm just out here trying to give a basis of, a place where people can go to be entertained and also learn a good, valuable lesson. Mm. And some of the shit I post, it's just funny humor. But a lot of the shit I also post will be not motivational. Some of it is motivational, but a lot of it is just, to be more enthusiastic. Mm-hmm. To really try and reach your goals.
Bring someone's mood up, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Bring somebody's mood up. Mm-hmm. But the problem is with social media now is a lot of the shit you see is just one person going out and bashing on another person.
Yeah, so much hate.
So much hate. It's
Too
ridiculous.
Much hate.
You see it all the time. And especially with these fucking celebrities, man, it's ridiculous. Their life is a reality TV show now. Mm-hmm. They're followed around by media. Yeah. And I understand media is what makes them the money.
No, that's what they need.
Yeah, no, they do need it. But I do wish they got a little bit more freedom because you saw... So with Kanye, he's the perfect example because he was on pharmaceuticals for a while dealing with an opioid crisis that has really stricken America hard. And it's really a perfect example on how much social interactions and how much paparazzi and how much all this clout and shit could get to your head.
He is a perfect example. That really got
exactly, because as a growing man and getting all that money and all that fame, you really change the person, Mm-hmm. And then you go, and it seems like he's fine now. He's got his life together. He's got a kid. He's got a family, if that's what you want to call it, even though it's a reality TV show family more than it is really anything else. But, I mean, for him, he's probably doing fine. But it's a perfect example of what not to do when you get rich and famous. Mm-hmm. So
I don't know. He's just a different man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them that end up like that. I mean, we just saw with Mac Miller, bro. What a sad death that was because he was a talented artist. Yeah. And that's how it ends for a lot of artists these days. They get hooked on drugs and shit because they have the money to buy it. Mm-hmm. And the party life is what everybody really wants to enjoy because you want to have fun in life, but it's just taking it too far sometimes,
Yeah. And especially with the whole world knowing about it, too.
Yeah.
And caring about it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The whole world does care about it. They keep a close eye on what you do as a celebrity, so...
A human's not meant to... A human body is not built for... A human mentality is not built for, I don't know...
For fame?
That much attention,
that much attention, yeah. No, it's really not. You need to...
And that much criticism and that much everything.
That's what pushes these people to do these things, But, I mean, there's a lot of good influences out there still in this genre, too. It's not just people that are doing drugs. There are a lot of good people, charitable people, who absolutely hate what others do in terms of influencing others bad. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a two-sided thing, but, yeah.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite high school time period?
What a question that is. Man. I'd have to say sophomore summer.
Sophomore summer?
Yeah, because it was just an all-out fucking party. And I was just talking about not partying as, as crazy, but, obviously I'm not rich or famous or anything, so you want to enjoy the little things in life. Mm-hmm. But it was an all-out party, man. It was just, fucking... You weren't really drinking or smoking at the time as much, so you really... it was your first actual experience doing it with a group other than the people you already know.
New people, new stuff.
So getting into with different
Experiences.
social groups and having crazy ass times with them, it's really made me grow as a person and see from different perspectives and be able to understand how others feel coming from where they come from. Others understand how coming from where I come from, and we've built relationships that have. Hopefully, some of them will last forever. Hopefully, I'll
Mm-hmm.
know some of the people I've met in high school for the rest of my life because there's a lot of good people out here. So I'd have to say
Absolutely.
my sophomore summer was my best time of high school, most pivotal time, and to be completely honest, for my entire life, it could be one of the most pivotal times just because of the networks that I've met and the influences I've gained.
Yeah, high
You know,
school really shapes you
it
for the
really
rest of your
does.
life.
It shapes your entire life.
Yeah,
Shapes what you want to do, shapes how you're going to
you're
do it.
you're becoming an adult and becoming what you're gonna be for the rest of your life.
Exactly, exactly. How about
'Cause
you?
that
What would you say your favorite time was?
well, I'm still a junior, so I don't know. I feel like hopefully this summer will be the best. I always say that I hope every summer is better than the last. So
Yeah, I mean you'll probably have a great summer.
yeah,
I mean everybody's
I'm
still
sure you will
around.
too. Yeah.
Everybody's still here, and it's gonna be really probably one of the best times again. Like I
Hmm.
just said, sophomore summer was my favorite, but I don't know. Maybe this one could top
You
it. You
never
never
know.
really
Yeah.
know. Yeah, you
Hey,
never really
I
know.
mean, mid-20s haven't come for us either yet, so that could
Exactly. I
be.
mean, for mid-20s, it really depends how much money you have.
Yeah.
Because if you can go and get into the clubs and throw $1,000 at a stripper, you're probably gonna have a pretty fucking fun mid-20s.
Yeah, that'd be a
But
good
if you're
time.
out grinding every day, yeah, you're probably not gonna live to the best of what you would like.
That could be what you need though,
It could be. For some
to
people, that's
grind
what they need.
and then move on
A kick in
after.
the ass, a swift kick in the ass into reality, for a lot of people helps.
Hmm.
But for myself, I hope at 25 years old, um, I'm not saying I'm hoping that I'm fucking rich as all hell and just living the life, but I at least hope that I'm doing well enough to support myself to the best of my conscious ability.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Yeah.
So where do you want to live? Do you think?
I really want to live in California, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful year round, beautiful women. The amount of social networking out there and shit, like
So much opportunity.
oh yeah,
endless opportunity.
yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people. I mean, 13% of our population in the United States lives in California, especially Southern California is the big thing. You know, you
Yeah,
see a lot of
crazy statistic.
TV shows and producing, directing, all that kind of shit goes on down there.
Mm-hmm.
That's really where Hollywood is the scene right now. If you're not at Hollywood, you're trying to get to Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, California's the place for me.
I was hearing this one guy talk about on YouTube how like people still try to get on the TV shows, but like the new TV is really like our phones and getting viral like on our phones rather than going to Hollywood and rather than being in a big blockbuster movie.
Yeah, no, it's true because it used to be, you go out and you show your talent in front of directors and producers, and that's how you get picked for a
Mhm.
film. Nowadays, you post a video,
Make
and
your own
next thing you
skits,
know,
do your
you're
own
in
thing.
you're in a fucking movie just
Mhm.
because of how well that went over. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the world of uh, what is it, movie directing and that whole world of
Film.
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole world of film has changed within the last 10 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna be wrapping up that talk here. Let's have Lewis sign the shirt, and we have another special thing to do after that also.
A little new thing.
Little
Yeah, I
new
think y'all
thing.
are gonna enjoy this one.
Oh yeah, it's very enjoyable. Cap off.
Hot.
I like it. I like it. All right. So we're going to be spinning the wheel of unfortune now. So how it's going to
Shit.
work, we're both going to get a spin, and then wherever this little knob points at up is going to be what we have to do. So we're going to read some of them off. There's one that says pass your spin. So if I landed on that, Lewis would have to do 2 of them. Unless he got that again. There's one get slapped in the face. Prank call. So prank call anyone in your phone. Ride a bike into a pond. Eat pancakes with cheese. Get a free unreleased surge item. 30-second freestyle. Take a shot of hot sauce. And that's all of them.
I'm fucking ready.
All right, Lewis, do you want to go first?
How about you go first? You're the host.
Okay, I'll go first. Oh, man, I'm a little nervous. All right, so how about you give it a spin and I'll stop it.
All right.
No way. Ride a bike
Yes.
into a pond.
We've been fucking waiting for this one.
Holy shit. All right.
Give me the spin.
I got ride a bike into a pond. Pancakes with cheese!
Yes!
Those are like our favorite 2 things. All right, we're going to be hopping on that right now. Stay tuned.
Boxing of McDonald's cheese.
Okay, so we ordered McDonald's pancakes and cheese.
No way.
There's actually 1 slice of cheese.
For 40 cents.
40 cents worth of cheese. They fucking put it in the carton.
Fucking stinks. You smell that cheese.
Oh my god.
Whoa, holy fuck. 1 layer of fucking disgusting cheese. And here comes the American cheese.
Here's some fresh American.
Oh, it's like a pleasant smell compared to that fucking disgrace of cheese.
I think you can go 1 more.
Alright, fair enough. Right there on the fucking top like it's a fucking cake.
Okay.
I think so too. Cheesy pancakes. Oh my god. Surge in the pond.
Get 1 more bite.
Yeah, really zoom in there.
Almost.
Oh, that smells terrible.
I made it. So that was the Wheel of Unfortune. Lewis is gonna finish up these pancakes. It's very refreshing.
Trying to gag a little bit.
How's it going? How's it going? Would you have rather go in the pond?
No way.
It wasn't that bad. All right, we're making Lewis finish the pancakes, so. He's almost done. Just a couple layers of cheese left.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
Just quick. Oh my, look at that face.
Oh my god. Last bite.
Final bites.
There you go.
Holy shit.
The pancakes are done.